That was our very first class in the gray show. That is the very youngest gray bull. It was a single entry.
All the pictures we have are we live?
Just put the text. Okay, we don't even have what it is. All right, we're entering into that second gray calf class. Looks like we're going to have 4 entries here right now. That first calf is a Joyce Custom Fitters entry. G Mr. 12/7 is what it looks like, and it's a V8 819/7 is the sire. That second calf is 0 Brahman Ranch. Mr. 025, he's sired by Mr. 0858. Then we have Carl Glass with Mr. G107, sired by Mr. V8 819/7. And then looks like the judge is pulling Becker Livestock, Mr. 5H Boston 1/7, sired by Mr. V8 458/7. Looks like we have a class winner with Kim Becker on the stick at Becker Livestock Services.
Very youthful looking cat, very correct. You look at him, always very sharp, strong behind the mouth, strong behind the shoulder. Trying a little bit set of thing language, a lot of thickness too, a little bit sheep too. Our second place cat. Second place cat, another great cat. He's like then you point out of performance that our first track does. It does describe out of this today. Just doesn't have the natural fitness throughout. It does instructionally correct places with injuries. We'll be done for captains in third. Our third place calf in this class. Real long-sided high performance individual, real strong over the top. A lot of natural fitness to it. He just having a little trouble with his front end, especially when you look at the right front. He has one of those toes that he's causing problems. He's actually implemented regulation. He's having trouble getting around. Our fourth place calf is still early for triple time body type calf. Doesn't quite have an overall structural correctness and performance system of calves above him, but they four very nice individuals.
Carrie Clegg, thanks for joining us. Let us know where you guys are watching from. Glad to have you here. We're kind of feeling our way along, seeing how this is going to work with our Facebook Live all day long. Moving into that second class. Thank you, Tyler. Glad you're in Alabama, but wish you were here in Texas with us. Glad to do this for you guys. Hope you're enjoying it. You can feel like you're just right here at kickoff, even though you are in other states. We will try to do our best to let you know who is showing what. There on the end, we look like we have Drew Douglas. He's showing a JDH Mr. Manso 837. Next to him is Reed Benke. He looks like he is showing a JDH Mr. Elmo. Then of course we have Michael Joyce. Joyce Custom Fitters. He's making a little loop there, getting his bull set up. He's showing a Mr. BF 271/1. With his back to us in yellow is Derek Smith, showing a Pablo bull. That's the Pablo bull, Pablo 25/4. It's a son of Pablo. And then it looks like we have a V8 Ranch entry, sired by JDH Mr. MANSO. If our information is correct. Garrett, glad you're visiting us. I understand that you're in Honey Grove, Texas. We sure wish you and Jordan were here, but hope you guys are having some nice weather and enjoying watching on Facebook Live the class number 28 bull calves. These are our gray bull calves. Not have a show without all the wonderful help from the junior directors of the AJBA, so that is just awesome. Marcus, glad to have you here. Jordan, glad you jumped back on. Reggie Lucas is joining us. Good to have you here. Adeline Allen, thanks. Let us know how we're doing. Clay Espy. I'm guessing that you're probably in Louisiana. Haven't seen you here in Texas at the Brazos Valley Expo Center. Awful glad to be here at the Bluebonnet kickoff. Have some awesome help here in the arena with all the directors that help, and of course Brahman Journal staff taking photos. Kelsey is there taking photos, and Brandolyn is to her right. Hey Clay, how you doing? Really glad to be here. Hallettsville, Texas. Christina, glad you're here and joining us. So it's looking like Dr. Craig Fontenot, the judge, is pulling out some of his top bull calves that he wants to lead off this class with. Madison, how are you? Judy, glad to have you join us. Looks like we're going to start off with that bullseye bull. That bullseye bull is Mr. BER Justified, sired by Pablo. Hey Judd, glad to have you. Judd Colors Heritage is with us.
A lot of thickness over his top, straight over, smooth over his rump. Here's a lot of thickness to him. Just a bull that shows just a lot of promise and a lot of potential down the road. Our second place bull may be a little more overall internal capacity than our first place bull does. When you look at him as far as the Springer rib, not quite as long-sided as our first place bull does. It does have a little more natural thickness base width than you watch him walking and going than our first place bull. The bull just doesn't have the overall structure corrected from the watching travel in his back legs. Another very high performing bull in our third place bull. A lot of natural thickness, a lot of performance in this calf. They'd just like to go ahead and strengthen him up those these fine wheels to go any higher in the class today. We'll drop back to the midpoint, have the overall structural correctness. We'll look at the gray bull, maybe not the great character, some of them in the first three classes he does. Going to bring up the class, very nice individual, just doesn't have the overall performance to go any higher in the class today. Thank you.
Judd Colors is here, is watching us Facebook Live. Hi Judd, good to hear from you. They're at Heritage Cattle Company, and if you guys don't know, Judd is going to be our judge for our national show at the State Fair of Texas. We're moving right along into our Calf Division Championship. Calf Division Championship. We had a single entry in that first class. Kind of a red tinged bull that is Mr. 5H Ferdinand. He's a V8 5/8/7 son. That's Kim on the stick. That's 762. Kim in the black shirt. Next to her is lovely Adeline, her daughter, showing for Becker. That's that winner of that class number 27. That's Mr. 5H Boston 1/7. That's Mr. V8 458/7 son also. And then we have the Bullseye Ranch entry, sired by Pablo. The Bullseye Ranch entry is Mr. BER Justified. Those are the three that are our class winners that are in for champion in the calf division. Gray calf champion. Judge is getting ready to make his selection. Some great Brahman cattle here today. We have Becker Livestock Services, and Bullseye Ranch. Becker Livestock Services are both leading Mr. 5H's. so that the judge can make his decision.
We have three very nice calves for our division. We'll start talking about the youngest calf in the single entry. Yeah, they shows a lot of promise, did a lot of natural things, did real long slide, real strong out. Kept the rib too, a lot of internal dimension, travels out a good set of seed legs. It's a real nice individual. Our calf in the middle comes out of the second class. It's a real structure correct calf, didn't have the overall weight and age with the arms of the calf inside of him. But a nice, very nice individual also. Went out of the third class, came out of the tough class. He said it was kind of the combination golden class. Real long-sided gold, a lot of breed character, a lot of natural fitness too. He's going to be our calf champion today. Congratulations.
So we have a calf champion out of the third class. That was the Bullseye Ranch entry. So Mr. BER Justify 506, sired by Pablo, will be our calf champion. Shannon, good to have you watching us. And coming in for reserve, bring in that second place bull, that V8 Ranch entry.
A lot of internal dimensions in. We said the class maybe not quite sure out, but having a good set of speed legs for our first place. Calf did for our reserve. We're going to go ahead and use the youngest calf in our division. Thank you.
And he is going to pick the single entry out of the youngest class. That's the Mr. 5H Ferdinand 1/8 and sired by Mr. V8 458/7. So we're finished with the calf division here at the kickoff, and we're getting ready to move along back into our red show. Red intermediate bulls will be coming up next. Make sure you stay tuned and jump back in.